This is lesson 8 from my Guitar Method Book 1, which is available on my website, artofclassicalguitar.com. In this lesson, this is a big lesson. We're learning two new rhythmic notational devices, and we have the music is starting to sound a little bit more like music because we have more possibilities. We're going to first talk about the 3/4 time signature. Now this is different from the time signatures that we've previously learned because the 3/4 time signature only has 3 beats. So in each measure we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have strong, weak, weak. Now this 3/4 time was used is actually a waltz time signature, or it can give the feeling of a waltz, but it's also used in a lot of other places. But this is its best known use. And in addition to 3/4 time signature, I'd like to discuss a type of notation called the dotted half note. The dotted half note the dotted half note basically fills up the whole measure. So it stands for 3 beats, or it counts for 3 beats. So it's basically just half note except it has a dot. And the dot just means when you see a dot beside a note, that is telling you that you need to add on an extra, whatever the half of that note is in duration. So in lesson 8A, this is all dotted half notes. So we're really jumping right into this. So we have dotted half notes and the new 3/4 time signature. So I'd like you to play this with M and A as I've written in the book. And you might want to count out loud just to situate yourself in this 3/4 time signature. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, it was just 1, 2, 3 the entire time. That's very good practice. Now, I'd like to move on to 8B. Now this example really sounds like a waltz. Some kind of Viennese waltz, maybe like Joseph Strauss. So I'd like you to play this with A and M. you know, I'm playing this quite quickly, but you'll want to start out playing it a lot slower so that you can, you know, successfully carry out playing this. So now I'd like to move on to lesson 8C. Lesson 8C uses I and A, and it's another example that will sound like a waltz. And I hope that you can hear my emphasis on the first beat of the measure. So it's strong, weak, 1, 2. And that gives it that waltz feeling. And this is what you need to try to achieve when you're playing this time signature. And so I'd like to move on to the final lesson, lesson 8D. And this is simply almost the same as the two previous examples. So, I hope that this lesson wasn't too much for you, but I hope that it will inspire you, because we've really learned something groundbreaking: the 3/4 time signature and the dotted half note.